It is a blunder. We all wonder. But before we asunder, here is a reminder. As we all wonder to ponder about this reminder.
Life is a story full of misery, mixed with fury. But do not be sorry, for my story is history.
A mystery story of glory of our past history. The history embedded with a story of fall. Though we look whole, but God, we are sorry. We are sorry because in your creation you created Adam and Eve, and not Adam and Steve.
In the realm of the spirit, where faith reigns supreme, there is a realm of increase that's beyond human dream. A supernatural realm where God's power flows free, where abundance and joy are the norm and not the exception you see.
This generation of the 21st century, a confused generation full of confused youths.
Youths who no longer believe in God's words, now live in the temple of God and steady to live in the body of Satan, but busy talking about the supernatural increase. Yes, you are confused, jumbled, befuddled, disoriented, demented, disorganized, disordered, disarranged in disarray.
They fail to accept their true identity given to them by God, because ignorance has captured them in an oracle that allows us not to use our capacity to the fullest, failing to identify the present status, estate, the statement of knowledge.
God made man, man made man, man made man go mad, chola tata. What audacity, non-entity, the effrontery do you have to change what God created? Was God foolish to create you with a tiny body? Was God foolish to create you with a dark skin? Was God foolish to create you without hips? It is you we are asking. Was God foolish to create you the way He created you? These are questions we deem not to answer, but yet answers lay in our hearts. He created, you recreated, adding grease to your faces, changing colors like a chameleon, black,
Brown, orange,
Yellow,
failing to identify your true nationality, whether you are Congolese, Lebanese, Japanese, or Zambian. Bad manners.
Abnormality has turned into normality, morality into calamity.
in the creation of this nation, there was a question without a resolution. By choosing an equation, it became a solution and not the confusion of this conversation.
But in this conversation, we shall talk about the salvation, your salvation, as we mention with passion, without hesitation, the tension facing our nation of this generation. Hypocrisy is now a synonym of Christianity. Many Christians today are claiming to be of high standing with God and of noble beliefs, but yet in the end they're the ones committing sin.
Can you imagine a 24-year-old female president of a renowned church has collapsed after trying to abort a 4-month pregnancy?
A 47-year-old elder of another prominent church has been caught red-handed trying to force himself on a church member.
A church leader with one common church has successfully managed to impregnate a church member.
Yay!
Church leaders and congregants doing all sorts of things just to please their egoistic, egocentric acts, all for nothing but for the flesh, forgetting their spiritual standards.
But we shall not go on like this. Never. Our role is simple. In this reading, we shall use a whistle as a symbol of reminder. Don't wonder and ponder about this reminder, for the hour has come.
Choose wise, the time is ticking.
Oh yes, choose wise, the time is ticking.
Trust and obey. Believe and have faith in God for you to experience this supernatural increase.
As we all have received our supernatural increase, let us try to stay rooted in the Almighty God.
stay rooted in him. For every liver that detaches itself from the source automatically becomes dry.
For the Almighty God has blessed us through His divine grace, making us to be at the top of all.
When the day of your supernatural increase comes, the scientists will call it an enchantment. Witches and wizards will call it an enchantment. Debaters will surely find a need for an argument. But with pride, we shall call this a supernatural increase.